Hello and welcome along to another video. Now these are the Salvia Amistad cuttings and the Osteospermum cuttings which I took on the 10th of August, and I must say I'm absolutely thrilled with how they're coming along. But before we dive into the pots to check on the roots, let me take a moment to introduce today's video. Because today we're embarking on a journey to the charming town of Bayeux in Normandy, France. More specifically, I'll be sharing my visit to the breathtaking Botanical Gardens in Bayeux. Now the garden spans an impressive 2.6 hectares and was originally a picturesque meadow. In 1851 it was bequeathed to the town of Bayeux by Charlemagne Jean de la Mare. Now in those early days it served as a horticultural teaching garden. Later, Eugene Boulier landscaped the garden, and in 1864 it opened its gates to the public as a free park. A delightful fact I was pleased to discover that still holds true today. Remarkably, many of the trees planted between 1859 and 1864 continue to thrive in the park today, with around 400 mature specimens remaining from those initial plantings. One of the most iconic trees here in the park is the magnificent European Weeping Beech, which we shall admire a little bit later in the video. as we reach the top end of the garden, the mature planting and the mature trees give way to some large raised beds, and we can see a variety of summer bedding plants in these raised beds with Cannas tropicana, geraniums, plumbago, French marigolds. We have geraniums, and there's 2 or 3 different sorts of Rudbeckia in this particular bed with the pennisetum grasses. There are very few buildings actually on the site, but one right at the very top end is connected to a very small greenhouse which contains lots and lots of cacti. These information boards tell the history of the garden and when it all started, and the people that were instrumental in gifting the land to the town, and then those that subsequently went on and developed the park. Now, one of the highlights of the gardens for me is this stunning display of summer bedding plants around the fountain at the upper end of the garden. The planting is generous and lush, and it features Canna moonshine and Canna tropicana alongside Rudbeckias, Salvia, Verbena bonariensis. I can see osteospermums, Coleus amaranthus and pennisetums. The standout feature plants in these beds are the eye-catching lollipop privet or boxwood. Now, their small leaves bear a resemblance to boxwood, yet they also evoke the look of a privet. Regardless, they create a visually striking effect in the beds. Now, as we wander further into the garden, we encounter some expansive standalone beds where the lush planting continues to impress. This time, the feature plants include stunning dark bronze castor oil plants, which pair beautifully with the Canna tropicana. And at the base of these beds there is a vibrant carpet of Busy Lizzies. Now that ensures that no soil is visible in the bed at all. And now we arrive at the garden's crowning glory, this magnificent European Weeping Beech. Now, according to the information sign, it spans an astonishing 45 metres wide and stands over 20 metres tall, boasting an impressive age of over 140 years. Now, given its age, it's no wonder the tree is supported by sturdy straps and steel wires. In 1932, this remarkable tree was designated in France as a natural monument, and in the year 2000 it earned the distinction of being a remarkable tree of France. Now, it's a truly awe-inspiring sight. Now, if you haven't been to the Botanical Gardens in Bayeux, I can heartily recommend a visit. It is absolutely stunning.